Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. So today, I would like to share about my experience with drone and geospatial technology. So my name is Taichi. I work with Aoyama Gakuin University, and I can show my slide. Yes. So today's my talk title is Drone Birds Are Go. So maybe some person know the Thunderbird. So now we are using drone for the crisis response, like the Thunderbird. Anyway, I have to introduce myself. So I'm working at the Aoyama Gakuin University in Japan. And also another thing, so I collaborated with non-profit organization and the global open geospatial communities. So my non-profit organization name is Crisis Mapper Japan. So, and yeah, already I have over 15, yeah, or 17 years experience about the OpenStreetMap communities activity. So this is my experience in the world. So already I made map data over the 65 countries. Anyway, yes, OpenStreetMap, open source geospatial community, OSGeo, or our organization, Crisis Mapper Japan, Youth Mappers, and the UN side, UN OpenGIS initiative, and also humanitarian OpenStreetMap team, or blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I collaborated with a lot of open geospatial community for the humanitarian works. So, and mainly today I will share about the drones technology and related to UN work. So I'm a member of UN OpenGIS initiative. Actually, I'm working at the Data Working Group 7 Smart Maps team, and we are making UNVT technology. UNVT means United Nations Vector Tile Toolkit, and we want to bring our technology for the field on the field without the internet. But we are using drone or other geospatial data we can combine on the mobile device. Anyway, I will explain the last session. So first, today's very short time, I have to explain about my experience. And first, I have to talk about Ukraine. Still Russian country is in its invasion now. And so after Russian invasion, so we immediately we shared and we started the GitHub repository like this. So this is the data archiving repository. So yeah, and we are sharing the geospatial data, mainly satellite data and drones imagery and 3D models. So we get and we receive, and after that we shared with the just location metadata. So where, what happened, so where and when and what object or what happened. So those data is very, very important. We made and we shared with many OSINT, open source intelligence community, and the geospatial intelligence, GeoInt community. So many OSINT and GeoInt activities published a lot of 3D model data in Ukraine. So via the example, Sketchfab or other platform. So we receive and we share those platforms. And our purpose is what happened in Ukraine, what real evidence. So using by satellite imagery, drones imagery, and 3D model like the made by the iPhone's LiDAR or something, and how to save own family, or so how to share the fact data. So merit. So fact data. So without the objective. So fact data is strong. So and I said I'm using drone. So drone can get fact data. So using by photogrammetry technology, photogrammetry technology can make more resilient society with OSINT and GeoInt community. So next, in 2011, so big earthquake and tsunami happened to Japan. And maybe some people knows this photo, and so this situation is very serious. So tsunami attacked to this village, and buildings are destroyed by tsunami like this, and the big boat on the top of building. So and this time we brought own drone to this area, and we take a lot of aerial photo data using by own drone. And actually, so our photogrammetry result, this is also mosaic data, so we can confirm the same boat like this. And another thing is a very serious situation, like the Japanese traditional shrine's gate is so destroyed like this, or this photo had many information, very serious information, but fact data. So this is my first crisis response using by drone. Anyway, so this process and our data, that is open. So if you want to access to our data, you can access. via open area map. We are using open platform. The name is open area map. Open area map is a data sharing tool for the drones and satellite imageries, like the also mosaic data. And yeah, drone technology can support. So what happened? So we can share, we can keep, we can archive those real and fact data. So for the resilient society, we think. So we call drone collaborative society will come to Japan and other country, our world. So of course, so not only the also mosaic or photogrammetry, drone had many functions. Drone can bring the something, or drone can support or for the data connection or something. Anyway, so many times we shared with the Japanese firefighters community like this, and we provide technology and data. And now we are working at the non-profit organization works. Team's name is DRONEBIRD. So DRONEBIRD is a crisis response drone team for mapping. So, and we have the YouTube video, and if you have the interest, please show. And there's a very short time, I can show the little like this. 会議し、そこにはいつも頼れる地図がある。もしも大きな自然災害が起きたとき、地図が手に入らなかったらどうする？ Maybe this place is very important place. This is the Tacloban in Philippines. In 2013, the big typhoon attacked Tacloban. And after that, we mapped a lot of data in this disaster-affected area. And now we are trying drone batching like this. So if big disaster, natural disaster happen, immediately we bring all drone to the disaster-affected area, and we will take a lot of aerial photo, and we are making a new drone or something. But anyway, the drone technology will change our society. So yeah, and immediately we will use like this, and we will take and we will make map. So anyway, today is very limited time, so I have to skip. Anyway, 2019, so another big typhoon attacked Japan. So like that situation is very similar to Philippines and other countries. So, and after that, we bring our drone like this. This is a drone, the type of fixed wing type of drone. So with the winged. So that is very important. So our using not only the multi-copter type, so fixed wing type of drone can get a very huge areas photo data like this. And we can detect the landslide, and we share those data on the platform. And many times, sometimes we are collaborating with commercial companies. That is an example of the Pixcody's website. And how to comply with the domestic aviation law for the drone mapping. So maybe this is a very important point. So of course, each country have the very sensitive rules. Japan is too. So if we want to use, example, the official Japanese government rule is a drone's altitude maximum limit is 150 meters. So if we want to use on the over 200 meters, so we have to submit and we have to get another permission. So that is very, very difficult. And also, if we want to use the central city, so Japanese government side decided that the DID area, densely inhabited district. So we can, but we have to submit a lot of documents like this. And how to comply with the domestic aviation law for the drone mapping. So our answer is making agreement with the local government. So for disaster crisis response using by drone. So actually already we are extending and we are making the agreement with the local government side. The gray area is already we have. And now we have the 36 agreement with the local government, municipality side. So, and many times I have to explain how to use our drone. This is a safety, we are taking photo data or something, and this is a mayors. And so many times we did the disaster drill, and so we have to show the demonstration and the actual training with the mayor. This is the Inagi City's mayor in Tokyo Prefecture. And yes, so many times we are using VTOL type, fixed wing type of drone. When we take area photo, immediately we have to provide also mosaic imagery used by photogrammetry tools. So, you know, maybe there are many photogrammetry tools, the commercial use, proprietary softwares and open source softwares. So many times we can compare. And now so immediately we are using Pixcode React. This is a proprietary software, but very, very useful because this software's processing speed is very, very fast. So if we want to get about 10 minutes, so you can do using by over the 1,000 photo data. So this sample is 1,500 JPEG files, and we calculated using by just 9 minutes with the Pixcode React, very, very fast. And also, so if we want to get more high accuracy, so Pixcode Cloud or other proprietary software or open source software, that is very, very good. So we can work and we can combine. And anyway, so our final output into the open area map. That is a data sharing platform, I said. So, and this is a screenshot. And so if you have, if you want to publish, you can use. That is open. And so already in open area map platform had globally 12,000 also mosaic dataset. And our team, we published over the 800 data also mosaic dataset. So that means about 6.7% data provided from our DRONEBIRD team. But another global member is working. So the open area map is an open community. And so when you upload the open area map, you can get tiled imagery URL. The protocol is TMS. So TMS is a XYZ tiled raster image tiled data set and protocol. And this is a very, very useful. So if you can get those tiled URL with XYZ information, so you can add that information into the geospatial GIS tool or web map. So this is a Japanese government side web map tool. GSI maps can get receive the XYZ tile. We can overlay our also mosaic imagery like this. So very, very useful. And so not only the Japanese GSI maps, so QGIS, ArcGIS, or other major GIS tools supported the XYZ tile. And maybe I guess in this year, so open area map version 2 will come. And already we are discussing and we sharing our experience to the open area map implementing team. And so yeah, a new function will come like this. And I love just one new function. The name is present mosaic map layers. So the recent open area map platform is sharing only the each also mosaic dataset, divided data. But so next version is totally mosaic. So just one XYZ tile URL. So you can get the whole dataset from the global community. Very, very useful. And still already the sample URL, testing URL exists. You can try. And so already we are testing using my own crisis response tool. Like this. Yes. And final information. So if disaster destroy the power infrastructure and internet connections, so we can provide data using by Raspberry Pi. This is our idea. And Raspberry Pi is a very small and cheap computer device, like the small PC based on Linux. And so now we are making a new web server worked on the Raspberry Pi, but that work Raspberry Pi can bring so for the field. So and we can add our bronze imagery, also mosaic imagery into this portable device we call UNBT portable. And so this tool is useful because without internet, so the Raspberry Pi is working as a server. So UN work the example PKO as a field works. So maybe many times we are sharing and we are implementing our new device. Everyone can access for it's easy access for everyone. So if you have interest, we are sharing. And we published our repository, UNBT Portables repository on the GitHub, so you can access. Anyway, so today we shared our experience, mainly drone and photogrammetry and fact data. And so this is a photo, the object of the photo. That his name is Tadataka Ino. He's a very legendary mapper in Japan. 200 years ago, he made very high accuracy Japan map. And so he said this message. So just keep working, persistent paid off. So yeah, now we are working and we publishing, we making map data. So maybe Tadataka Ino's mind is very, very important for me. And if everyone can become the Tadataka Ino, so that society will change. So I think beyond innovation is very important for the new futures, our futures. Thank you.